everybody knows Segway makes e-scooters, but it looks like they're also making e-bikes. And to help explain it, I have Nick from Segway. So who is this for? Is it for the average commuter who likes to bike, maybe going to work, that kind of thing?
I mean, everything from the rider who just wants an after-work adventure or a weekend adventure, and they want to go on a big long ride. This has an 88-mile range, so you can go quite far on
88 miles.
I like to think of it as the light SUV of the bike world. It's a bicycle that you can take big gravel rides on, light Jeep trails, or you can ride it in an urban environment as well. Or it could be a commuting bike. It's really up to the user.
Well, yeah, like you could be like, oh, I like to bike to work, but that one hill, you know, it's going to get a little help so I don't get all sweaty when I get to the office, right?
Good segue into the technology inside the bike.
I saw what he did there.
Right, we have something in this bike called, it's an intelligent ride system. The idea was to create not just an e-bike where the power turns on and off, but an e-bike that actually interfaces with the user in a really particular way, right? So inside this bicycle, the bike has the ability in the computer to assess what kind of a grade the bicycle is on and add power only when it's necessary and add less power when it isn't. So you have a bike, when you hit that hill that you're talking about, the bike senses that with the gyroscopic sensor.
Sense the grade?
Senses the grade, gives you the power, increases the power as the grade gets steeper.
And it's happening in real time.
Happening in real time while you're riding. Yeah.
That's a lot of technology.
Pretty cool stuff. But here's the really good technology. Here's the cool stuff. Inside this bike, we have something called Airlock. Airlock interfaces with your app, and it is basically a security system for your bicycle. So if you have Airlock on and your phone is in your pocket, you get to your destination, you park your bike. As soon as you get about 10 feet away, the bike automatically airlocks the rear motor. It sets an alarm on the bicycle, and it sets an alarm in your cell phone.
Is this happening through Bluetooth?
This is all happening through Bluetooth and over the air. So you have two different layers. So you have this extra protection, right? The bike is effectively locked. You can walk into a store, you can get something. If somebody is brave enough to move it, a really loud alarm goes off in their ear, and your phone warns you, hey, somebody's moving your bike right now, you need to go out and see what's happening. Now let's say that it's a very wily person and they get it into their vehicle somehow, and they start driving away. This bike is also functionally has Apple Find My, right? And a second layer of protection, which we have inside the bike that works through our app, which has a small battery inside, which means that if somebody takes the battery out of this, you can still find it.
You guys thought of everything.
Everything we could.
Because this is a big investment for a lot of people, right? Like this is going to be their commuter. Like instead of getting a vehicle, they might get this bike. So they want that security, and you made it kind of foolproof as long as you got your phone. And who goes these days without their phone, right?
Right, so we all have our phone all the time.
I love that. You guys really thought of a clever way of giving that security without that added, burden of like locking up your bike in the traditional way.
We wanted to take the interface that people expect from automobiles and apply it to bicycles, right? Like, for instance, if you wanted to get to work in your car, you're going to plug your phone in. If you want to get to work on your bike, you should be charging your phone. You want to have that same experience. You want it to be seamless.
Nick, thanks so much. If people want to get more information about the Cyber, and this is called the
Xafari.
The Xafari.
Yeah.
If they want to get more information, go to your website.
We encourage you to go to our website and find a dealer, and you can maybe test ride some bikes as well.
And of course, go to Handy Andy's YouTube channel because you're going to find reviews. Yours truly taking these out for a test ride to help you find out which one is best for you. Nick, thanks so much.
Thank you.
My man, I'm excited about this. I love it.
All right.